I want to read from John chapter 12, a couple different versions, but I wanted you to see that picture I did. I drew that. Not really, I typed it into chat GPT. I described it a little bit, but that's a valley with mountains surrounding it, a fruitful valley, depicting beating our swords into plowshares. This is the hope. There is a day coming when men lay down their swords and learn war no more. I may try to do some videos about that. I may have to think about that. The Passion Translation. He says, even though, this is verse 27, I believe, even though I am torn within and my soul is in turmoil, I will not ask the Father to rescue me from this hour of trial, for I have come to fulfill my purpose, to offer myself to God. So, Father, bring glory to your name. Then suddenly a booming voice was heard from the sky. A booming voice was heard from the sky. I have glorified my name, and I will glorify it through you again. The audible voice of God startled the crowd standing nearby. Some thought it was only thunder, yet others said an angel just spoke to him. Then Jesus told them, listen to this, this is so good. The voice you heard was not for my benefit, but for yours, to help you believe. From this moment on, everything in this world is about to change. For the ruler of this dark world will be overthrown. And I will do this when I am lifted up off the ground, and when I draw the hearts of people to gather them to me. He said this to indicate that he would die by being lifted up on the cross. Now, Jesus knew why he came to this world. He said it in other passages and other places in different ways, but something like this: I've come to seek and to save that which is lost. I didn't come to judge the world, but to save it. He said that in this chapter, I believe. Let me see if I can find it right here. He says, if you hear my words and refuse to follow them, I do not judge you, for I have not come to judge you, but to save you. Oh, man. Hold up, son. Hold up. That's verse 47, John chapter 12. Jesus said, you hear my words and don't receive them. I'm not going to judge you. I didn't come to judge you. I came to save you. Now, you keep on reading. He said there's ones that will judge you, and that's the words that he has spoken. I'd be a curious investigation just to find out what words Jesus has spoken. I'm reminded of one. Oh, son, as he's hanging there on the cross, he's talking about dying on the cross in this passage, but as he's hanging on the cross, he says of those that had nailed him to the tree, those that spat upon him, those that stuck a spear in his side, that put a crown of thorns on his head, he says, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. It's not the first time I've mentioned that. And if you've listened to more than this video, you've heard it. But is there forgiveness for those that don't know what they're doing? Love. Love is a strange thing, isn't it? Listen to what Jesus says here. He says, from this moment on, everything in this world is about to change. I like the way Dudley Hall says it. The King has come, and everything has changed. Jesus changes everything. He says that the world, everything in this world is about to change. From this moment on, the cross, from the cross onward, this world is going to change. He says, for the ruler of this dark world will be overthrown. Now, he doesn't specifically say the Satan or the accuser, but he's talking about the ruler of this world, the powers of darkness, that holds men in bondage. And he goes on to explain a little bit. He says, and I will do this when I am lifted up off the ground, and I will draw the hearts of people and gather them to me. So in his death on the cross, and he's drawing all unto himself and overcoming the ruler of this world, defeating him. He says, from this moment on, everything in this world is about to change, because the ruler of this dark world will be overthrown. And I will do this when I am lifted up off the ground and when I draw the hearts of people to gather them to me. He said this to indicate that he would die by being lifted up on the cross. It is the death of Jesus that overthrew and has overthrown the powers of darkness, the ruler of this world, that opposes us, that keeps us from living from our true identity as those who were created in the image and likeness of God, sons and daughters of God. Jesus in the cross has restored us. He has redeemed us. He has reconciled us. From this moment on, everything in this world is about to change. If we could just begin to understand and realize more fully what God has accomplished for us in Christ, in his death, in his burial, in his resurrection, in his ascension, and how that we at one time were in Adam, humanity, I speak of humanity. We at one time were in Adam, but when Christ came as the last Adam, he gathered up every other Adam. And in Christ, our representative, the last Adam, we were in him, we were counted in him, we died with him, and in him on the cross we died, and we were buried, and we were raised with him, and now we have life with him. Everything in this world is about to change. If we could come to grips with the reality of what God has accomplished in Christ, that he has proven his love for us, and that he died while we were yet enemies. Christ died for us. And realize that we are loved, that we are accepted. And maybe we could love that one in front of us and help them realize, hey, he loves you too. He did this for you. He did this for you. He wants you to know who you are as his child. And we can begin to beat those swords into plowshares. And learn war no more. Learn war no more. I need to try to put something together on that. I need to study about it a little more. It's been a while since I dug into it. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this reading of John chapter 12, where Jesus is talking about overcoming that opposes us, the ruler of darkness of this world. He's overcome. It's done. He's whooped. He's beat. He's put out of business. Why are we trying to resurrect him? Why are we trying to put him back in bed? We talk about what the devil's doing in our life. That's the implication that we get from here. The ruler of darkness, of this dark world, we blame it on the devil. Well, the devil's defeated. He's put out of business. Everything has changed. Y'all be blessed.